Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This year marks the 11th annual commemorative event for the Armenian Genocide sponsored by the City of Glendale. This year I'm very proud to co-chair the event with my colleague on the Glendale City Council, former Mayor Rafi Manoukian. For as far back as I can remember, and that goes back many years, I'd been hearing from my parents and grandparents about April 24th, the massacre of the Armenians, the genocide, the first genocide of the 20th century. I remember being held by my hand by my grandfather, and we marched in front of the Turkish consulates in the public square in downtown Cleveland, Ohio, in protest of what the Turks did to the Armenians. In those days, the genocide was a once-a-year commemoration. We would wait until April 24th, our whole family, and the few Armenian families that lived in Cleveland, to go to church, to pray for our murdered relatives, to demonstrate, to sing sad songs, to recite some poetry, and then go back home. And then we would wait until the next April 24th to roll around, when we would do it all over again. It was an annual event, just once a year. Not that we forgot about the genocide the rest of the year, but we never outwardly expressed our feelings. Well, things have changed since those days. They've changed a lot. Now, in 2012, all Armenians worldwide have placed genocide recognition at the front of their minds. It's become almost a daily issue of discussion in every Armenian household. Newspapers write about the genocide weekly. Filmmakers like Ara Najarian are making movies about the genocide. The internet is alive with websites, blogs, and videos about the Armenian genocide. Turkish historians are writing books about the genocide and agree with the Armenians that something has to be done to right the wrong. More and more nations are recognizing the genocide, like our neighbor to the north, Canada, thanks to brave men like Mr. Karagiannis. Today, thousands marching in Hollywood, thousands at the Montebello Monument. It is inevitable that soon an overwhelming number of the countries of the world will recognize the genocide, and then perhaps the Turks will accept their guilt and their obligation to make restitution to Armenia, like Germany has done with Israel. This is progress. This is progress that my grandparents could never dream of. This is progress that until recently I could never dream of. Instead of growing weaker and weaker over time, our cause is growing stronger and stronger. From a few speeches and poems to a group of elderly Armenians on a cold, rainy afternoon in Cleveland, Ohio, 40 years ago, to today, when the voices and cries of our martyrs are trumpeted worldwide, and each year these voices are growing louder and louder until soon it will drown out the garbage and the lies of denialist Turkey and its confederates. It is truly a miracle that the Armenian nation survived. Even Sir Winston Churchill wrote shortly after the genocide, "But surely this has to be the end of the Armenians." But like a phoenix, the Armenians rose from the ashes of its corpses, its homes, schools, and churches, and took flight again. Now, every so often I hear, "Why don't you Armenians forget the past and go on with your lives?" To those I say, if you do not render punishment to the criminal and justice to the victim, then you only encourage the criminal to commit new crimes. In memory of my grandparents who were genocide survivors and all the genocide victims, I'd like to end my remarks with a quote from Avadis Aharonian. And you've heard this from me before, but I think it's most apt. Այսքան չարիք, թե մորանան եւ ներեն մեր որդիկ, թող ողջ աշխարհ կարդա հայուն նախադինք. And simply put, translated, that means, if these crimes are forgiven and forgotten by the coming generation, let the curse of humanity befall us. Thank you.